In this video, I want to teach you how to create an internet banking website in less than 30 minutes of your time. So if you're watching this video, I'm basically going to show you the features of this website right here. And towards the end of the video as well, I'm going to show you how to install this website script to build this kind of website that you see right here. So before I start with the video, I want to drop a disclaimer. This video is only for educational purposes. If you use knowledge or tools gotten from this video for fraudulent or illegal purposes, you bear full responsibilities for your actions. So guys, I will urge you to stick to the end of this video, and by the end of the video, if you like it, give it a thumbs up, and if you have any question in between the video as well, leave it in the comment section below. Hi guys, my name is Ernest Chooks. You're welcome to my YouTube channel. In my YouTube channel, I post content related to web design and then audit softwares that makes browsing the internet a productive one for us all. Okay, so if you are basically into any of these, please, you pretty much want to hit the subscribe button and also turn on the notification so you get notified whenever I upload a new video just like this. So without wasting much time guys, let's get started into this video. So right here with me, I have a Yandex browser and I have a user account logged in already, and another browser opened, also the Opera browser opened, and from the Opera browser here, I have the admin account logged in as well. So you can see if I click the reload right here, I'm already logged in, okay? And you can see I have some couple of users over here. And from the Yandex browser right there, and I have the user I already logged in that I'm going to test out with, okay? So from the Yandex browser, you can see right here I have this user logged in. So all these are just figures, okay? And you can see this account has some transaction activities. You can see the transaction history over here. You can keep going down and all that. So I'm just going to go over to the admin dashboard and let's go through the features of this script over here. And from here you can see I have some couple of users, okay? And then we have the bill payments right here, and there is no bill payment from any user so far. And right here I have the check deposit. So basically this script has a check deposit function, okay? So if all the users so if any of the user want to deposit any check from the accounts, they can do that. Or pretty much want to do that, let me just go back to the user account right here and let's go over to deposit a check, okay? So when I click on deposit a check over here, and I'm just going to enter some bits, a couple of informations. You can see check deposit tips, okay? You can see some short tips over here, and okay, this is the picture of the check right here. I'm just going to enter the amount. Let's just say $2,000, okay? And okay, so I'm just gonna click on submit check over here, and okay, I've submitted this check of $2,000 with a front and back images. Now if I go back to the admin section, I'm gonna see a check request, okay? So if I reload this page right here, I'm gonna see another check request from this user as well. Okay guys, so to approve this check over here, I'm just gonna click on over here that says approve transaction. I'm gonna click here to approve this transaction over here, and you can see that this is the account holder name, and this is the check number, this is the amount, okay? And then send email notification, and yeah, I'm gonna do that. So if I click on approve right now, the check is going to be approved and the owner is going to receive an email. You can see from the status right here, this says completed, okay? So if I go to the email address of the user, and I'm just gonna click on reload over here, and yeah, I pretty much want to see that. You can see the check deposit notification when the user made a check deposit, okay? I haven't set the email image, that's why maybe the logo image for the email, so that's why you have this right here. But then the rest of the details, you can see that it's landed at the inbox, okay? You can see this is for the check deposit request, and then this is the check deposit notification for the confirmation. Okay, you can see your check deposit has been approved, okay, or have been approved. I'm sorry about that. And you can see that, guys. Okay, so if we go back to the user account on the Yandex browser, okay, and your check is being processed, okay, so if I click done and let's go back to the, you can see it has been already added. So before initially he had 18,800 and something dollars, okay, but now he has $20,000. And from the transaction activity right here, you can see amount, you can see the date, actual date is today's date, okay, and you can see the amount is $2K, okay. So this has been added. That shows that this is working as well. So let's go ahead and then go back to the admin and keep checking some other features. Okay, these are virtual cards. I don't want to really say anything about virtual cards right now. So basically, if you need a virtual card, you're going to go over to your user's account and then go to virtual card and apply for a virtual card. So that's how it really works, okay. And you're going to see request for a new virtual card. You just click there, and I'm not really interested in these over here, and because it's actually fake, it's not working, okay. So I can really care less about that. So let me go back to the admin and let's keep scrolling. You can see the KYC right here from the user's account dashboard. They can upload their KYC for verification, and the admin is pretty much going to see it right here. You can see loan management over here. So this script actually has the loan management as well. You can see allow loan application. You can enable or disable that as well. And then for the minimum amount, you can set the minimum amount of loans and the maximum amount as well, and the interest rate altogether. So scrolling down, you can see the support ticket. Yeah, the support ticket, I pretty much want to test this out, okay. Let's go back to the user's account, and you can see support ticket, support over here. Just click on support, and let's try to send a support ticket to the admin, and let's see if the admin is actually gonna receive that. You pretty much want to select any of the departments that you wish to send the email to, okay. And I'm gonna type please help me, I have an issue, okay. Just gonna click submit, okay. So let's see how it goes, guys. I've clicked submit, and okay, support tickets have been created. I'm gonna click on OK, and let's go back to the admin dashboard over here, and I want to reload once more. Okay, let's reload and see. Okay, you can see that right here from the date. This is today's date. Customer service department. This is ticket number or ID right here. Okay, I'm just gonna click on view, and you can see please help me, I have an issue. So for me to respond to these email or support ticket right here, I'm gonna click here and say, you can see that I'm just gonna click on this to send your reply have been sent successfully. So if I go back to the user account, and I'm gonna reload this page, okay. So if I reload this page, you're gonna see we should have a response already. You can see that customer service department, I have this. I'm gonna click on view, and you can see I sent please help me, I have an issue, and I got a response. Welcome to support, how can I be of help today? And I can keep on responding, and the admin will also keep on responding to me, and you can see it's just like a chat, okay. So that is actually working properly, and let's go ahead and check another functionality. So scrolling down from here, you're gonna see the general settings. We'll go through that later when we are installing the script, okay. And you can also see the logo and fav icon. I guess we'll go through that later. The plugins, we'll go through that later as well. Slider, miscellaneous, okay. And then okay, let's pretty much go to the user dashboard. I think there are some couple of functionalities that we need to check from the user account. For example, the transfer as well, and we have already tested the check deposit, and this script also has the Bitcoin cryptocurrency deposit as well. But now let's go ahead and check the transfer, okay. For me to transfer, I'm gonna click on this transfer over here, and Okay guys, my bad, I actually remembered something. Okay, so let's say you want to fund the account from the fund a user account from the admin dashboard. Okay, I think I omitted that, so I'm just going to go back to the admin dashboard to show you how to fund an account from the admin dashboard. Okay, so after that we're going to come back here and we're going to continue from the user end. Okay, so I'm going to go back to the admin dashboard over here. I'm going to click on home. Okay, you can even see from the menu right here there is fund a user account. I'm gonna click on that fund a user account, and I'm pretty much gonna select the actual user that I'm gonna credit his or her account. Okay, so I just look for the demo account, and here is the demo account right here. So I can just click on fund user for that account, and you can see the current balance for the account. I can see the amount to credit. This is the transfer scope right here, the local transfer, check deposits, or international transfer. Okay, you can just go ahead and select one and enter your description. This is the frequency, just select once or twice if you want the money to drop twice. Okay, and then this is the send email notification. So if you want the receiver to receive an email for this transaction, you're gonna choose yes. If you don't want that, you're gonna select no, and you pretty much want to click on continue to credit the user. So let's go back to the Yandex browser right here, and let's go ahead with the transfer that we are trying to do. Okay, so from here I'm gonna choose the account. Okay, this is already the account that we want to transfer from. Okay, and then scrolling down, we're gonna enter the amount right here. I want to send $2,000. Okay, and I'm gonna click on continue to next step. All right, from here I'm just gonna click here to select a bank name that I'm trying to send to. Let's say Catalan Limited. Okay, and this is sort code number. Just click here, and you pretty much want to enter the sort code. Okay, I just typed anything right, so this is not a real account number, a real sort code as well. So okay, account holder, this is John Eric. Okay, and this is the description, which is optional. I'm just gonna skip that, and I'm gonna click on continue to next step as well. Okay, right here you can see the breakdown of the transfer that you're trying to do, and I'm gonna click on continue transaction. Okay guys, you can see this stop right here. Yeah, before you proceed, you are required to enter the IMF code. You can see that, guys. So this is what we call transfer codes. So this script has 3 transfer codes: the IMF, the COT, and the tax codes. So for me to get this, I'm gonna go back to the admin dashboard. Okay, so if I go back to the admin dashboard, so I'm going to look at the actual user that I'm logged into. Okay, so if I click here, okay, this is the user right here. You can see this is the user from the admin dashboard. So I'm going to click the three dots right here, and I'm going to select view details. Okay, so from here I can actually look at the codes. You can see the IMF codes, the COT codes as well. You can see that. So I'm just going to copy that. Copy the IMF code. Okay, this is the IMF code. I'm gonna copy that and go back to the user dashboard. Click here to paste that, and click verify IMF. Okay, valid IMF code supplied. I'm gonna click on OK, and the next page is loading. You can see cost of transfer code is required, now the COT as well. So I'm gonna go back to the admin dashboard. I'm gonna select the COT code right here, copy that, and go back as well, and enter the COT code and click verify COT. So let's see, valid COT code supplied. Okay, that's good. And let's see the next level, guys. Okay, the next one is the OTP, which is expected to be sent to the email account associated with the account, right? So let's just go to the email and let's check if we received any OTP in our email. You can see confirm transaction, and we actually received an OTP. You can see, guys, this is the OTP right here. So if I should copy that and go back to the user account, I'm gonna paste in that OTP over there and click verify OTP. Okay, transaction successful. You can see that we are already received an alert. Okay, and you can see that transaction successful. You have successfully transferred the sum of 2000 USD to John Eric. You can see the breakdown of the details, or you can call it the invoice. Okay, so you can go ahead to screenshot these, or maybe make a new transaction, or go back to home. So guys, let me just click on go back to home, and you can see that we have successfully made a transaction using the IMF and COT code, and there is a tax code. I just disabled it from the admin dashboard as well. Okay, so you can see that making the transfers is actually working. Okay, so let me go through the user dashboard and see if there is any other functionality that I want you to see. Okay, you can see where I actually have the translator over here, so that's good, and actually it's working. Okay, pay bills, deposit check, I've done this before. Cross-border transfer, this works exactly the same way this transfer we did here works. Okay, that's pretty much it, guys. If you get the script, you pretty much want to go through it and look for things that you need particularly, and you can actually reset password, check your login activity, and you can change to dark mode if you wish. You can see how good that looks. Okay, you can check your account login activity. Let me just check my login activity right here, and you can see the activity of your account, people logging into your account, the area they log into your account from, their location and all that. Okay, you can view your profile, account settings, and as well. So guys, that's pretty much all I want to show you for the user account over there, and the admin dashboard as well. You can see that. So the next thing, we're going to go ahead to install the script from afresh. Now I'm gonna go back over to my cPanel right here. So the first thing you're going to need is the domain name and the hosting account as well. So for you to get a domain name and hosting account, just hover onto nschukstech.com/Namecheap. nschukstech.com/Namecheap. So with Namecheap, you can get domain and hosting account as low as $32 to $33, guys, for a whole 12 months. Okay, so you pretty much want to go over here and click on shared hosting. Okay, let me just walk you through that in a minute. Okay guys, I'm not gonna take long doing this. Okay, so if you go to the shared hosting page, you're pretty much gonna choose any hosting package that you can afford. Okay, so I'm gonna click on this Stellar hosting over here, and from this window you pretty much wanna leave it at new domain name if you don't have any domain name and you wish to register a new domain name on Namecheap. But if you have any existing domain name that you want to use, you can actually select this existing domain name. So you pretty much want to connect it after you must have purchased the hosting account. Okay, so if you want to enter a new domain name, just scroll down and search for any domain name over here. I'm just gonna search for this so I make sure it's available, and you can see this is actually available for $9.58. Okay, so let's just click on connect to hosting, and you can see, guys, we have this as low as $32.64 for a whole year. You can see the billing cycle here is for a whole year. So for you to move ahead, just gonna click on add to cart and go ahead and enter your account details, and you pretty much wanna enter your payment details either with PayPal or your Stripe, or maybe you have a Bitcoin wallet as well. So guys, when you must have gotten a hosting account and a domain name from Namecheap, just go ahead and log into the cPanel account and follow ahead with me. Okay, but if you have a different opinion of where to get your domain name and hosting, feel free to do that. The most important thing is that you get a hosting account that uses cPanel. Okay, so when you get here, right here, you can now follow my steps. So the first thing I'm gonna do is to go to the file manager right here and just click on file manager. Okay, I'm already logged out. I think it's been a while. Okay, I'm gonna log into the cPanel once more. Okay guys, if you're already logged into your cPanel, so the very first thing you're gonna do is move over to the file manager, the file section, and click on the file manager. Okay, when you have the file manager opened, you want to navigate to the public_HTML right there, and for your case, if you have a new domain and new hosting, you're gonna have this page right here empty. Okay, maybe you might have the CGI bin, or maybe the the default pages for the hosting account as well. But for me, I have some folders as well, and then you can see the demo account I hosted inside this Lego folder over here, the demo I just demonstrated to you not long ago. Okay, so from here I'm gonna click on folder. I'm gonna upload this into a subfolder. Let's just say test. Okay, or maybe let's say Imperial. Okay, Imperial. So mind you, if you are installing this script into the domain, you need to upload directly to this public_HTML. You have no cost to create a folder. Okay, so I want to create a folder because I don't want to install it directly to the root of my website. So if you are installing this into a fresh website, you just want to do this immediately. You go into the public_HTML, you want to click on upload. There is no need for you to click on create folder unless you just want to test it out. You might, you have a website already that runs on the root of the server. Okay, and you just want to test out the script. You can you can click on the folder right here and create a new folder, so you can be able to test out the script just like I'm doing right here. Okay, so I've already created the folder, and I'm just gonna click on this little reload over here so I can see the Imperial. So I'm gonna open up the Imperial, and you can see it's empty. So I'll just click on upload, and I'll go ahead to upload the script. So if I click, and you can see the script, right guys? So if you get the script, meanwhile, if you want to get the script, I will leave the payment page in the description of this video, or you can still contact me on WhatsApp to know how to get the script. Okay, so I have the script over here. You can see this is a zip file that you're gonna get if you end up downloading this script. So I think I just have to move that so that that gets uploading while I talk about this. Okay, so I'm just gonna upload that. So I just basically drag and drop that. Okay, and you can see it's 91 MB. That's kind of a bit heavy. Okay, so let me talk about this once more. And you can see from the file I have right here, the one I uploaded is actually the same thing. Also is the same thing from the one that I just extracted right here. I can see that. Let me just open up this one. This is just a folder, and the other one is just a zip file. Okay, both of them has the same content. Now if you purchase this file right here, you're going to see all these contents starting from the account folder down to the style sheet over here, and from over here you're gonna see the SQL file. So this is basically the database file that you get to import from the phpMyAdmin. Okay, you can see that iWebTech_db24 .sql. There is actually .sql, but I am not displaying the file extensions over here. Okay, so guys, this is basically the file that I built that website I just showed you here with. So if you want this file right here, I will leave a link in the description of this video for you to get the file. Okay guys, while I'm waiting for the upload to complete right here, I'm gonna quickly go back to the cPanel, and I'll use this time to create a database and create a database user, and also grant permissions. Okay, from the databases section, I'm gonna click on the MySQL database wizard, and I want to use the wizard. Okay, I'm just gonna say DB30. Okay, I'm gonna give the database a name, DB30, and I'm gonna click on next. So I'm gonna enter the database username as well. I'm gonna name it the same thing. I don't want to copy things over and over again. Okay, for the password, I'm gonna enter a password. Okay, confirm the password. Okay, and I'm gonna click on create user. So when I have that created, you can see you have successfully created a MySQL username. You know, this is the name of the user. Okay, so I'm gonna click on all privileges right here. You know, other than selecting them one after the other, I'm just gonna click here to select all of them just once. So I'm gonna click on make changes. So when I do that, I'm gonna go back to the upload. Okay, it's still uploading. I guess my connection is pretty slow. Let's give it some time for this to, you know, upload completely. So I'll pause the video right now and I'll come back when the upload is complete. Okay guys, you can see I've actually gone ahead to upload the file, and mind you, you have to wait for it to turn green even though it's at 100%. Okay, you have to wait for it to turn green before you can click go back as well. Okay, so I'm just gonna right click on this file right here. You can see this is the file I uploaded. I'm gonna right click on it and select extract, and when I do that, I'm gonna click extract file. Okay, now I'm through extracting the file and the file has been extracted. I'm gonna click on close, and I can't see it here yet, so I just click on reload to reload this page so that I can be able to see the extracted file. Okay, now I can see the file. You can see it right here. Okay, so this is all I've got to do to connect the database. Follow me step by step. Now if I go into this account folder, so open up the account folder. So from the account folder, I'm gonna go over to the script folder and open up the script folder as well. And from here, I'm gonna see the connect.php. Okay, so right click on that and then select edit, and you can now click on edit once again. Okay, from here, this is the area I am to, you know, edit to the database information that I just created not long ago. Okay, so I'm gonna come here and copy the database information, and I'm gonna paste that over here. This is the username, and mind you, my username and my database name are the same thing. Okay, so I'm just gonna paste the same thing, and the password is also the same thing. So I'm just gonna leave that right there, and with this now I can now click on save changes. Okay, the changes has been saved. Okay, so I'm gonna go back to cPanel and click on cPanel logo right here. Okay, from the cPanel right here, I'm just gonna scroll to the databases section. You can see the databases section over here. I'm just gonna click on the PHP my admin. Okay guys, you can see the PHP my admin, and you can see the database I just created, the iWebTech_DB30. I'm gonna click that, and from here you can see that the database right here is actually empty. So for me to move forward, I'm gonna click on the import to import the SQL file that I showed you earlier on in the video. And for me to do this, I'm gonna click on choose file over here. So when I choose file, I'm just gonna click select to show all files, and I'm just gonna navigate to where I kept the file to select it. Okay, so if I come back to my document, okay, document, and I have that over here. I have that. Okay guys, you can see I'm just gonna select this file over here. So if you buy the script, you are to, you know, extract the file even on your local computer. Okay, so when you extract the file, you can be able to see this SQL file over here. So I'm just gonna click on it and then select open. Okay, so you can see the file has been dropped over here, and just scroll down and click on import. Okay guys, so the database file has been imported successfully. You can see that over there. So I'm just gonna click on the database. Okay, and you can see the database content over here, the tables and every other thing. So the first thing I'm gonna do is to go to the users over here, the users table, and you can see the users right here. The first user over here is the admin. Okay, this first user, you can see the username admin, you can see the password although encrypted. Okay, so I'm gonna change the admin password as well. So if you want to delete these other couple of users, you can go ahead to click on delete for each and every one of them. You can see if I click on delete over here, I'm going to click on OK to delete that user. Okay, so pretty much when I do this, or maybe you just check mark all of these stuffs, and then you can scroll down and select the drop down that will appear over here and select drop. Okay, so for the admin user, I'm just going to click on edit. So this is the panel for editing the admin user. You can see the username is admin. You can go ahead to change that if you wish. And then the second row right here is the password section. Okay, you can see the password. Now here it says var, VARCHAR, that's a var character. Okay, you click there and you're gonna scroll till you see MD5 over here. You can see MD5. Okay, so just click on MD5 and you pretty much want to remove all these stuffs, and then you're gonna enter your own password. Okay, so I have entered my own password, and just scroll down. The admin email is the admin@gmail.com. if you want to change that, you can as well go ahead and change that, but I don't want to change that. This is the phone number for the admin. You can go ahead and do all that, but for me right now, I'm just going to scroll down because I'm only interested in the password. So I'm just going to scroll down and click on go over here. Okay, the changes has been made. You can see one row affected. Okay, that's nice, guys. So the next thing we are going to do is to open up the website. Now the website part is going to be a domain name /imperial. You can see if I go to the root of the folder, if I go to the root of the website, you can see that this is the public_html and I have the imperial folder. So the website now is going to be located in iwebtech.com.ng/imperial. Okay, so if I open that up, and you can see the website is actually loading up, guys. So we have successfully installed this website, and I'm gonna go ahead to log into the admin dashboard so you can see that it works actually. And mind you, if you're installing this script, make sure your PHP version is at 7.4. okay, guys. So for you to set the PHP version, you're gonna go to your cPanel and scroll till you see select PHP version. You can see mine, I have select PHP version from the software section right here. You can see the select PHP version, so you get to click on that, or maybe you just search on this search tool right there. So if you click on the select PHP version, you are pretty much going to see the drop down over here. You can see I am currently running a 7.4 version of PHP. Okay, so if you want to change this, let's say you are currently on 8.0 or 8.1 as well, you can just click there and select your desired version right here, and you can see just click on it, select your desired version, and you're gonna click on save changes to get that. Okay, so I will just go back to the website. You can see iwebtech.com.ng/imperial. okay, so that's nice, guys. If you click on account login over here, you can see the user login page. Okay, so before the user gets to login, they get to enter a little captcha just to prove that they are humans. Okay, so if you enter the little captcha right here, you can now go ahead to enter your account number alongside your password to click on continue and login. Okay, so for me right now, I'm going to log into the admin, and the admin login part is the root of the website /account and another /admin. okay, so I'm gonna leave a readme file along with this script, so that if you purchase the script, you're just gonna open up the readme file and read information about the script. Okay, both the admin login details and what version you need, and the admin login part as well. That's why the readme file is actually needed for you guys. Okay, so with this right now, I'm going to click on enter so that I will be able to log into the admin, and let's see if it works. Okay, so I will just enter the admin email admin@gmail.com, and I'll go ahead to enter the password that I just changed. Okay, so if I click on continue, and let's see if that logs in. Okay guys, you can see that I'm actually logged in already, and you can see the couple of users I had while I checked it on the PHP My Admin. You can see that over there, and you can just go ahead and delete any user that you don't need. Okay, even from the PHP My Admin, you can go ahead to remove some users over here. Okay guys, upon logging into the admin account for the first time, the very first thing you need to do is to change the logo, the five icon, and some general information about the website. Do you understand? So going with that, you're just going to go to the general settings over here from the admin dashboard. Okay, so just click on the general settings over here. So you just need to set up some information about the website. The very first one is the base URL. Okay, so if you installed the script on the root of your website, it will automatically detect the root of your website. Okay, it will just be your domain name.com or whatever you want it to be, whatever you bought. Okay, so for me right here, I have this.com.ng/lego/account, and this is not true. Okay, okay, I'm just gonna go ahead to edit this right here, and I installed this the second time, this time around, in the Imperial folder. Okay, so I'm just gonna put Imperial over there, and I'm gonna put a / once again, and I'm gonna put account as well. Okay, so I have Imperial right here because I uploaded the website into my Imperial folder. Okay, and I have the account right here because the script that we're trying to run, the most important files are inside the account folder. And that being said, if you want to use another front end template to host this particular script right here, you're gonna make sure that the account folder is left intact. Okay, because every other thing is passing through the account folder, so you pretty much want to remove every other thing on the root of the website apart from the account folder. And if you install your front-end template, you pretty much want to link to the account folder so that your website will work properly. Okay, and from here I'm just gonna go down. You're gonna enter the bank name right here, site name, whatever you call it, and the short name as well. Okay, move ahead, and you're gonna enter the email address over here and the phone number as well. You can see the phone number. You can just enter the phone number of the bank account, and you can see the phone number right here, and the base country. You can choose any other country of your choice. Now you have enable or disable bots blocker. So what this bots blocker does, it helps to verify the human beings with bots. Do you understand? Like earlier on, we to access the user dashboard, you have to enter the captcha. Okay, the few numbers you have to enter before you can be able to log into the user dashboard. So this is where you can enable or disable that. If you don't like that, you can go ahead to disable it, but I think I prefer it. Okay, so moving down, you can have the site description. Type that out right here and move further. Okay, now the site address, you can see this. Enter the website physical address. Okay, and move down. Also enable or disable cryptocurrency. So if you want to accept cryptocurrency deposits on your website, you pretty much want to leave it enabled. Enable or disable IMF and COT. So earlier on you witnessed me use the IMF and then the COT code to complete a transaction. So if that's what you want, you wanna leave it enabled, but if that's not what you want, you pretty much want to disable it as well. This is a COT message. You can also edit the message that you see pop up to the users. Okay, and the same as the IMF also. And so there are some other couple of codes that you need to disable or enable as well. So just feel free to go through that. The choice is all yours. Okay, there is no right or wrong. Okay, just go through that, enable or disable KYC. So if you want to disable KYC, you pretty much want to toggle it, disable here, and enable disable visual card. You pretty much want to disable that if you don't want that, and then click on update. Okay, so the next one is the email and SMS configuration. You can see that over here, the email and SMS configuration. So if I click on that, I'll be able to set up my email SMTP configuration so that I can be able, my users can be able to receive debit alert, credit alert, on all of the alerts when you want to deposit a check, and all of the email alerts as well. So from here you have the SMTP host. So from here I have the SMTP host, the username, the password, the SMTP, the port, the display name. You pretty much want to set all these. So for you to get all this information, you pretty much want to go over to your cPanel. Okay, so when I go over to the cPanel, I'm just gonna go to the cPanel homepage, and then from there I'm gonna click on the email account. So from the email account, I'm gonna maybe create a email account over here. So let me just quickly create an email account, and I'm just gonna give it a name, Imperial. Okay, and I'm gonna give it a password as well. Okay, and I'm just gonna hit on create. So from here I've actually gone ahead to create an email account. So I'm just gonna look at the email account, Imperial. Okay, this is the email account over here. So from here I'm gonna click on connect devices. So over here you can see the email SMTP details over here. So from the secure SSL and TLS settings, you can see the username. So I'm just gonna go ahead and copy the username over there and go over to the website. So from the website, you can see the username right here. I'm gonna paste the username that I got over here and go back to the cPanel as well. Copy the outgoing server. You can see the outgoing server right here. I'm gonna copy that and come over to SMTP host. So I want to paste that in the SMTP host field. And the password I used, I think I used the same password, so I'm going to leave that at the same. And SMTP, you can see, leave that as SSL. And let's check the port. The port is 465. So I think I'm good with that as well. So the display name, you can name it maybe the name of your bank. So for my sake, I'm gonna name it Imperial, but the display name doesn't really matter. Okay, you can name it any other name that you wish, Imperial. So I'm gonna click on updates, and just doing this, I've actually set up the email settings. Okay, so whenever any of your user makes any transaction or makes any activity that will lead to email notification, they'll get to receive an email notification on their registered email on your website. Okay, so moving on to the logo and fav icon. This will be the last thing we're going to look into in this admin dashboard. Okay, so you can see the logo and fav icon, so click on that and you'll be able to change all the logo and fav icon of the website. You can see this right here is the fav icon. So if you pretty much click browse right here, you're gonna choose a fav icon and change that over. And from here also you can see logo settings. This is logo. So for you to click here, you can just simply click here and you can select a logo from your computer. You can see that. Okay, let me just, I don't know if I have any logo that I want to select right now, but then you pretty much want to select a logo and click on update. Now this is the footer logo right here. You pretty much want to do the same thing as well. And this is the email header logo. You pretty much want to do the same thing as well. So this email header logo is the one that appears on the emails you get. So, and that's it guys, with email settings. Okay, so I forgot to show you the email alerts that popped up when I made some transactions earlier on in the video. Okay, so I'm just gonna go to my email right here and go back to inbox, and you can see I have some debit alert over here. You can see how the debit alert looks. Okay, you can see the dear user, okay, and you can see the amount received, and you can see the analysis as well. So this is how the email looks, and the email logo is supposed to appear here. Okay, so when you are building your website, don't forget to set up the email logo over here. So guys, I hope this video is worth your time watching, and that's all I have for you in this video. If you learned something from the video, please give it a thumbs up, and if you have any question in between the video, please leave it for me in the comment section below. And lastly, if you're new to my YouTube channel, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button and also turn on the notification so you get notified whenever I upload a new video. And as well, check out my Facebook page at NSJukesTech on Facebook. I also post tutorial content on Facebook as well. And if you need the script, don't forget to hit me up on Telegram or WhatsApp. So guys, I will see you in the next video. Goodbye for now.